My sister-in-law called me a gold digger thinking my wealth and properties came from my husband. Part 2. She took a moment before responding, and she laughed it off, telling me that she just found it interesting how people manage to find themselves in situations where they benefit so much from their partner. I told her that she could cut the act, and if she really thought that I was using my husband, then she could just say so. I also called her out that this is not the only time she has made rude remarks about me financially, but has also made racist remarks making jokes about my people that she thought was funny. She looked at me shocked and started victimizing herself. She began telling me that she just thought I would relate because of the fact that when I married my husband, I had access to multiple properties because of him. I took a deep breath and told her in a calm voice, "Actually, the properties and wealth you're referring to were mine before I even met your brother." She looked at me more confused and asked me why I was claiming my husband's properties when they weren't mine. That's when I realized my husband was telling his family that all the properties in my possession were all his. I called my husband to the kitchen with my sister-in-law and asked him who the properties were under. My husband, caught off guard by my question, hesitated. His eyes met mine, and I saw guilt in his eyes before he responded and admitted that they were mine. I looked at my sister-in-law and waited for her to say something. Her face was confused but turned disbelief. I could tell she was embarrassed, and I didn't blame her. She was under a completely false narrative, but even so, that's no excuse to treat me like garbage. She stormed off the kitchen afterwards, where it was just my husband and I in the kitchen. I told my husband that I needed some time to think to myself and told him that I will be leaving. As I was about to leave, I saw my in-laws comforting my sister-in-law while she was crying in the couch, sobbing. I rolled my eyes as I left, knowing that she probably played the victim. After the whole week, my husband and I have not been talking. He has not apologized for his actions, and his sister-in-law has not apologized to me either. It's making me think about our marriage and trying to see if he really cares about me. Sometimes I think I'm acting out of emotions, but I just feel left out right now. Thank God we both signed a prenup before we got married though. I'm just lost.